West Virginia Senator Shelley Moore Capito also met with media today following last night's town hall that was not attended by Norfolk Southern. I asked Capito how they will be held accountable with this derailment.
For you, what are you doing to make sure that Alan Shaw and Norfolk Southern are being held accountable for what happened? Because a lot of people are afraid that they are going to hide and let this be swept under the rug until it goes away.
Norfolk Southern will pay for this, both monetarily and probably in other ways in turn. And I think that is a given. And if they don't, I think that the powers that be, Congress and otherwise, will come in with a heavy hand there. To be perfectly honest with you, I think they made a major mistake by not going to that town hall meeting. I think that unless the threats were just way over the top, I think there's ways to protect yourself in a meeting. I think people want to talk to you. They want to tell you. They want you to listen. And I think that Alan Shaw will probably regret that decision, but we'll wait and see what his explanation is. But I thought it was the wrong move for the company. I really do.
Well, then also we've had senators from Ohio and Pennsylvania kind of reaching out to change some of these regulations. Is this something that we might see you and Senator Manchin getting in on as well?
You know, I've been active on rail safety issues throughout my career. I think there is a question about the braking systems. I think that's something that I don't know if changing the braking systems would have had an impact on this or not. But because I think they tried to brake, but they didn't have enough time to stop the 150-car train. I think also maybe the parameters around carrying hazardous materials. I think that is another area that I think is being looked at, and I'm certainly open to that.
I did reach out to Senator Joe Manchin's office yesterday. I have not yet received a response.